Do you want to develop an app?
No thanks, Glooty.
Hey, what's up, Glooty?
Hi, Morty. Do you want to develop
No
an app?
thanks.
This is the app that I developed. What it does is, whenever I get a call on my cell phone, it puts my laptop to the mute state, and when the call is disconnected, it unmutes it. Now we'll see a demo of that and some other features. After that, we'll move on to the code side. So guys, that was the demo of how this app works. Now let's look into some other features of the app. We can mute the system from the app. We can unmute the laptop. We can increase the volume, decrease the volume, put the laptop to sleep, or we can lock the system. Now let's look into the link sharing feature of this app. So for example, if this is the video that we want to open in our mobile, what we need to do is we just need to copy the URL of this video to the clipboard. So now we have copied the URL of this video, and now we will go to our app. We'll open our app and we'll just press this button, and it should open the same video in our phone. So now, for example, if we are reading some article here and we want to open the same article in our laptop, what we can do is we can go to the share option and select the app. You see, it's the same URL has been opened in the laptop. So now let's look into the code base for the Android app, and this is the main activity, and here I have added the on-click functionality for both the switches. Along with that, I have added the permission request for the phone state. In the Android manifest, we have added a broadcast receiver for whenever the call state changes. So if we get a call, if a call gets disconnected, call handler implementation class is being called. In that on receive, we are checking the intent, and based on that, we are calling one function called on state changed. If we have disabled the mute on call functionality, we'll just return from here, otherwise we'll continue. So we'll call the on state changed function. In that function, based on the state, we call different functions like on incoming call, on outgoing call, on missed call. And let's take an example when an incoming call is received. When the call is received, we call laptop control handler dot incoming call, and what it does is it calls the Spring server with the command to mute the system, and we take the response from the system and we return it. So whatever buttons we have designed here, we have added a calling functionality to that, and when the buttons are pressed, they will call these functions. So if the mute is clicked, it will call mute clicked. Similarly, volume down, volume up, all these functions will be called. So we added another functionality for adding the notification, so that from the notification itself we can directly load the URL copied on the laptop. So for that, we have added a function called add notification, and in that we create the pending intent for the two actions, the load and share, and we add the notification. As for the backend side of code of Spring Boot server, it's same as my other two videos. So for that code, you can check out my other videos. I've added the full demo version with steps in my Google Drive, and I'll update the link in the description. I want to encourage people to develop on their own, but in case if you get any problem or if you want any clarification, I've added my Instagram account. You can message me there, or you can put a comment on the video.